Alright guys, so this right here is going to be episode 1 of the Let's Play on Lone Oak Farm, where I'm just doing basic crops, cattle, and some chickens. So I already have one video out where it's an overview of the farm and my layout I have. So we're going to start this one here. I'm going to jump in the gator. Try not to run over the dog here. And of course we did. So what I'm going to do today is we got to feed some cattle. I got to get some straw for the cattle and run to the store to pick up some supplies. And hopefully we're also going to be able to do some grass cutting today. We'll see how it goes depending on time. Go in here. We're going to grab our work truck. Start her up. So we're going to come over here to the cattle. I already have some TMR, which is total mixed ration, which is just a mixture of silage, hay, and straw. So for example, with this mixture, which is part of the Anderson pack, I do 3 bales of silage, 3 bales of hay, and then 2 of straw, and it ends up making the perfect mixture, so I can feed the cows. Try to get in here without crashing. It's not going to be able to make that swing, am I? There we go. Alright. Start dumping out. Dumps out right there. Should start filling the trough. It does come out a grass color, but don't worry about that. It is TMR. Alright, fed them. Let's see how much they got now. Yep, right one. Cows. Alright, so they're going to need a little bit more. And we got to clean them too. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to park both the trailer and the truck. Going to grab the 6R John Deere we got with a front loader attachment, so I can clean up the pen and grab the other trailer, and we'll fill it the rest with already made TMR. Let's back this in. Alright. So I do play with the steering wheel and pedals. I do have the heavy hauler, the heavy equipment pack. Hopefully it'll be in a couple days, and I'll do a video on how to set that up and also how it works, a review on it. I am excited because right now anytime we got to use hydraulic attachments, you got to switch over to a controller, and for you to change your viewing angle, you have to switch over. So let's jump in the John Deere here, start her up, turn running lights on and flashers. Come over here. Grab. Hook up. Lift it up a little bit off the ground here. Okay. Crash into our truck. Grab our bucket. Lift. Curl. Alright. Which, if you ever are familiar with hydraulics, it is your ISO controls. So, for example, if you hold L1 if you're on PS4, lift down, go down with your joystick, it goes up. Going up goes down. Curl out is to the right, and then curl in to the left. So go over here. down. Alright. Let's lift it up. You can see in the bottom left it's filling. Alright, curl my bucket. It is 2. Did we get most of it? Yeah, looks like we got most of it. So, now I'm going to come over here. You go like this. It will dump it in, so you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to dump it back on the ground and make it all dirty again. So then we look. You got to give it a little bit up. Got to speed up time. That's what it is. From last video, I still have it on 1. So I like playing at 15. There we go. So let's speed it up a little bit to 30. I think that's going to be our best bet. So for the amount of videos, should be 1 game day play is my plan. So if I come over here, chickens are good. So alright. Actually, we're gonna grab a trailer. Which every time I bump out of this game, I gotta park this trailer somewhere else. We may end up parking it into our big red shed, just because it keeps glitching up, like it wants to unload every time it's in there. Let's back up. There we go. So, like I said, we're gonna grab some TMR here. Get into the corrupt view field. There we go. Alright. So we want to get... Not so much. First we're going to do TMR. So wait for this to fill up. Right. Swing wide. Lift the buckets up. Just clear it. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna dump this out. Make sure we don't hit the post on the roof. There we go. So this food lasts about 2 days, 2 game days. I check on it daily. Every morning I check on it, just because you don't want it to go out. The animals will die in the game if you don't feed them properly. So I need some straw too. So the thing about straw in the game is if you put straw, oh, I only got 7%. So it's like maybe tomorrow we're gonna have to make some. So the thing, like I was saying about straw in the game, is what it does is if you put it inside your cow pens, it's not required, but if you put it, instead of them producing slurry, it produces manure instead. So think of it as kind of like a thickening agent type. You'll get manure. Now, if you put it, don't put it, you end up getting slurry. So it's just a preference. I get manure because you get more money out of it, and it's very easy to get straw, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So we're going to drop this down. Nope. Get the right, drop the bucket. There we go. Back her up. So what we're going to do is grab the truck and the skid steer, and we're going to go to the shop because I am running low on DEF fluid, or DEF fluid, which is diesel exhaust fluid, and some diesel itself. So we're going to go fill that up. And grab that and then bring it back to the farm, and then maybe if we have some time is clean up around the property a little bit, cutting some grass and stuff. It is the last day of winter. Tomorrow's the first day of spring, so we'll see how that goes. So, oh, gotta remember to shut it off or we do waste all our diesel. So start her up. We're gonna go grab the DO24 trailer, which is the same trailer that I forgot the name of on last video. Which is right over here. Stop here. Open up this garage door. And back her up. Hook her up. And we're gonna cut through the garage here. So we just got this skid steer. We still got to get pallet attachment for it. So while we're over there at the shop, we're also going to get pallet attachments for her. So we're going to start her up, lift up, and load her up onto the trailer here. Put some weight a little bit back here. I don't want to put it too much up front. Lower this down, shut her off. Now we can't strap her down with the tension fasten pack, but when we do buy the forks attachment, we'll get the one where you can, so that way she stays sturdy and she doesn't go flopping all over the place when we're on the road driving. So I'm going to shut the strobes off, just put regular running lights on here, and head out to the shop. So let's leave our farmyard, jump on the trail. So as I'm sure as a lot of you console players are looking right now, is the new DLC, Straw Harvest, which is free for all platforms. Did get a delayed release. I've heard anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. We'll see how that goes. But you'll be able to take your straw, and I believe hay, I'm not 100% on that one, but I believe hay also, and make pellets out of them. And then with the pellets, you turn around and you put them into one of the shed packs, which actually has a built-in crane. You can do it with bales. It's a really cool attachment, and it makes pellet pallets. And then with the pellet pallets, you can turn around and sell them at local sell points. And there's also a downloadable, placeable sell point where you can put them. It's just another way to make money. I will be doing it on this map. Just because I find myself on days I'm not harvesting, and once the animals are taken care of, kind of get a little bored. There's not too much to do. Kind of days like today where I'm just a little swervy, where I'm just doing random little things to help out around the farm. So this is the shop right here on the right. For some reason I have a random bale here, don't know why. So we're gonna swing over this way, drop our trailer down here, and we're gonna load up. So jump out here. Alright. And sometimes that does that depending on your ground terrain. So if it does, you just back up a little bit and it drops the rest of the way down. So let's come over to the shop. Now we're gonna go to pallets, and we're gonna go over let's see here, water, fertilizer, herbicide, diesel, DF. So we want DF. It's 1,500 liters. Let's grab 2 to be on the safe side, and we'll also grab 2 diesel. 1 diesel fills up our trailer 100%. And I do have it where it uses diesel and DEF fluid faster, but it still does take a while for you to actually notice that it's going down. And then let's go over here to skid steer attachments, and we're going to go all the way to the right, because I want the ones you can strap down. So right here, so you got bale spear, where's pallet fork, and we're going to change the color to, let's do JCB, so it matches everything else. We'll buy that. Alright, let's get out of here. Can we see it? We have everything set up. So let's start her up. I like using strobes. Oop. I jumped vehicles. There we go. Lift up. Alright. Let's load this up here. Back her up. Right. Lift her up. Keep it tilted back a little bit. This is like real. Your pallets will tip on you. So you gotta make sure you have it right. They will tip your skid steer and they will fall right off, and then it is very difficult to try to get them back. Back up here. And grab this one. Back her up. It's starting to get a little bit dark out. It's 4 o'clock. Probably by the time we get back and get settled, it'll be 5 o'clock back at the farm. So key of advice, once you get, I run them side by side, once you get a pallet on the, ooh, just like that, they do knock each other off right now. We'll need a little bit of money once my crops are fully grown, because we'll need to harvest them, and like I said, I lease all my harvesters from the mechanic dealer. Instead of buying them, so that just means I'll need a little bit of money for the upfront cost of leasing them. Slide this in. Alright, and best thing to do once you have them in, come over and put down your ratchet straps. The reason for that is you don't want them bouncing around on you. And see, now if I hit it, they stay on that trailer. That just helps you if you're taking turns, and if I'm loading these on and make a mistake like I did when I was trying to load the ones I just did on, they don't go flying all over the place for you. So let's load this up. Drop my forks a little more. There we go. And she went flying off. Alright. I'm gonna load this pallet up. Place her down. It is getting super dark. I do have time going times 30. In theory, every game day lasts about 48 minutes in real life. So that means in 48 minutes is one game day. Now I have it set where I usually play anywhere from 20 to 30 minute episodes is my plan, so that should be one full day. So if I wake up early in the morning at 8 o'clock and play around 8 o'clock, would put me at that 20-25 minute spot, which would be a full day's worth of work. So that's how I'm gonna have it set up. Since it is winter, it does get dark earlier, so that's why right now it's about to turn 7 o'clock. We got those loaded up. Like I said, turn on our flashlight here. You want to put down your straps. Make sure, oh, just undid a bunch. Make sure you put down your straps, because now you're going to load your trailer and load up onto your trailer, and if your trailer goes crooked or you go back too far, you don't want it to go every which way. It will pop up in the air, send all your stuff flying. We're going to lower this down, lift up on it, turn the lights off, turn the strobe off, shut our engine down. See, there you go, that's strapped down. So now if I do get into it, we'll turn the lights on just so you can see. I can't go anywhere. It's stuck where it is. So shut those lights off. Jump in our truck here. Put our high beams on. I'm gonna fold the trailer up. Kind of see it through the brake lights. First light's on, and we're gonna make our way back. And I'm not gonna do unloading these. What I am gonna do is just gonna drive back, and once I get back in the yard and park this, we'll end this video. And then in the next video, I'm going to focus on my silage in my silo. Reached 100% fermentation. So all that means is it's ready for me to put in some trailers, and probably going to store it. May bring one load or two to the BGA plant, depending on what the price is right now. And we'll sell some of that. But that is just a Alright, well, I'm sure you guys can see that. That's how I ended up driving in the dark. Pretty good. I'm gonna have to probably call the fire department and the utility company to get that truck down. So yeah, I will end this video here. I will see you guys in the next one. Have fun and be safe.